So they spend like 10 years building up this whole thing about no tights, no flights. It's the last episode. It's going to be a big reveal with him in the actual costume. And then all you get is the fucking last 2 minutes of screen time. It's like, oh, there's a bomb going off in the other town. He runs onto the roof and just rips open his shirt and there's an S. This is what I waited 10 minutes for? This is what I waited 10 years for, Smallville?
What's Smallville? You're talking about Smallville?
I was trying to do a bit.
Oh, okay, you can keep going.
No, it's too late.
It was really funny. Is that really how Smallville ends? He just runs to the top of the building.
It ends with him ripping the shirt open, but you never actually see him in the costume.
Uh-huh.
And it's 10 years of waiting and build up to never see him in the fucking Superman suit. Tom Welling was cheated.
That's kind of shitty.
It is.
I mean, like, at the end, he could have just, like, have to reveal this is what the suit looks like, and he, boom.
You know what actually really upsets me is, because they had that whole, oh, we're going to do one more season as a comic book, so it had a season 11.
Mm-hmm.
Season 11, they give him a new Superman outfit. So the Superman costume they used for Smallville is the same suit they used from Superman Returns.
Mm-hmm.
Problem with that is Brandon Routh and Tom Welling are not the same size.
Oh.
Pretty sure Tom Welling is buffer than Brandon Routh.
Yeah, that checks out.
So I think that's probably why they never put him in the suit, because it probably just didn't fit.
Yeah.
But once you, I mean, it all kind of like, it works in the sense that it all kind of like, it's implied that Smallville's supposed to be semi like an offshoot of what could have been like. It could have been the Christopher Reeves universe.
Yeah.
Like, they have the John Williams theme, all of that. It's really cool.
Definitely.
And Superman Returns is supposed to be, like, the Superman universe, but, like, from the Richard Donner cuts. Mm-hmm. So go Superman 1, Superman 2 Donner cut, then Superman Returns.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, in the comic books, they give him a complete new outfit.
Really?
Yeah, the comic book is set 6 months after the series, so the series finale has a time skip of 7 years for the very last scene.
Mm-hmm.
The comic book is set before that, but like 6 months before what was before the time skip.
Okay.
So like he saves the world for the first time as Superman. 6 months later, he's now Superman, and he's got a new costume, and it looks really cool actually. I think they were the ones to do away. That comic was the first one to do away with the no underwear thing before New 52 did it.
Uh-huh.
And it had a kind of like design of like different shades of blue on him. He had the S on the back of his cape, but instead of being yellow, it was black. And I think they were the first one to do that too. It looked really cool.
That's cool.
I liked it.
Yeah. In the comics, they're bringing back the underwear.
Are they really?
Yeah, because people cling to the past with desperate need.
What is it? What's the line? Maybe the world could use a little old fashioned. Seems a bit old fashioned, don't you think?
I love it. That's like if Superman, like the actual Man of Steel, like he loses his costume and he gets one with underwear, and everybody's like, "Okay, why?" He's like, "Maybe the world just needs some old fashioned." Dude, that's underwear. Stop it. Just stop it.
Just stop it. Just let it go. It's disgusting.
Why would they ever bring back his underwear? Was that like? I mean, it was a superhero thing, but I just don't get it.
I think
like why we've evolved past that as a species.
It was weird because originally why they did it was it's for the same reason they do like gloves on like cartoon characters, which were like to separate the colors. And then I think eventually before they completely did away with it, they toyed with the fact of it not actually being underwear. It was just like a different colored piece of armor.
Yeah, okay. Like it was like it's just all one piece, but like one like his groin area is
colored red. Was like the armor was different and there was color, so it was less like underwear and more like a cup.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. They did the same thing with Batman and stuff.
He's Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Why does he need that?
Why does he need underwear?
I don't know.
Why does he even need a belt? What's the belt hold up?
I don't.
It's a one piece.
Holy shit! It's armor, isn't it?
Maybe it's not a one piece. Maybe those are his pants.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I did actually like the new 52 Superman suit though.
Oh, I loved it.
The Superman armor was really good.
I liked his collar. I think it was sweet because like I forget. That was one of my favorite Superman suits.
Yeah, I liked it. When they first started it, they had his whole thing where he was just like he was wearing work boots and pants, and he just had like one of those shirts from like Six Flags. It was like a Superman shirt that had a cape on it, and it was like you can get those at Six Flags. That's not you can't make those canon in the Superman universe.
I like that because like Superboy kind of has something like that, like the new one where it's just like a hoodie almost that just has like the S on it. Like he bought it at a store, and he wears jeans and sneakers.
Yeah,
I think it's cool. I think my favorite Superman suit was one of them, like the Injustice one and Injustice number uno. his cape goes into his symbol on his chest.
Oh, yeah.
As if, like, he took the symbol off, put a cape over it, and, like, slapped it on so it would stay.
You know what one I really liked? I really liked from Justice League when they had that alternate timeline where they were all evil, the Justice Lords. It was really cool. The color scheme was white, red, and black. And he wore, like, gloves, and it was similar to what you're talking about, where, like, the logo fed into the cape, but it was, like, all one design, so it wasn't like it was, like, anything separated. It was, like, almost like a complete over thing that was over. It looked really cool. I liked it. Also, I think that one also had no underwear.
Oh, God. Never have underwear. You're a superhero.
Never have underwear.
I mean, the Incredibles have underwear.
That and Kingdom Come is a really good costume.
Yeah, Kingdom Come's great. That one, like, even though it has underwear, it still holds up.
Yeah.
I think it's great. Anyway, we should probably start the podcast. We're like 6 minutes.
Oh,
in.
shit.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Flockcast, the only podcast ever. My name is Adam _ for right now. Who knows what's going to happen?
And I'm Lugan, and I'll tell you my name.
Okay. So, and together we're Adam.
By our powers combined, you are Captain Planet!
So this week we're going to review A Wrinkle in Time, a movie that is hot trash. I don't.
But like hot in like the fact that it's like you look at that and it's like, damn, that's some trash.
That's pretty bad. Yeah. Also, we have news we're gonna cover. Fantastic Beasts got a new trailer with Fantastic Beasts 2. The turbulent tides of Hogwarts.
Yes.
What would you actually call the sequel to Fantastic Beasts?
Fantastic Beasts 2 Electric Boogaloo. That's a no-brainer.
That's pretty alright.
That's right off the bat.
No, think of a real one. There you go.
Fantastic Beasts 2.
Go for
it. Fantastic Beasts 2. You can come along too! And it's just like, it's just like an educational thing teaching about the Fantastic Beasts of Hogwarts.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Fantastic Beasts and where to hide them, because now they need to hide all the beasts because there are people looking for them.
Fantastic Beasts and where to mind them.
Fantastic Beasts and the droppings that they leave behind.
Fantastic Beasts, everybody poops.
Everybody poops. Man, The Crimes of Grindelwald is a horrible title. I don't know why they'd ever think that was a good title. It's almost as bad as Wreck-It Ralph 2. That title sucks.
Ralph Breaks the Internet?
It's Ralph Breaks the Internet, Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Yeah, it's weird because the last thing I heard about something breaking the internet was Kim Kardashian breaking the internet when she had those nude pictures.
Yeah, it was all about her butt.
Probably not the smoothest thing to do, Disney.
Yeah. Like, also in Mexico, it's actually just called Wi-Fi Ralph. That's not better. It's not worse. It's just name it Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't just Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Just stop with the weirdness. Anyway, Crimes of Grindelwald. Let's talk about the trailer, shall we? What'd you think of it? Yeah, because it looks like a set.
Yeah.
Like when they show Hogwarts. Because nobody's there, and it's completely empty, and there's a moment of silence. Yeah, and like all the kids are just kind of hanging out to the side of the windows.
Yeah, and like none of them are important.
Is it a school day? Is it not a school day?
I feel like maybe it's like a weekend, they're off from school. My favorite thing, though, is that they show the kids for a split second to remind you what the school. But also, none of those kids are important because none of them are Harry Potter.
They're all going to die or something. They're all going to get normal wizard jobs.
Yeah, they're all going to...
Wizarding accountants and shit.
Yeah, they're all going to be fucking Aurors, I guess?
Like in the first Fantastic Beasts, they go to like the town hall of wizardness in America, right?
Yeah.
And they're just people... like doing paperwork and shit with magic. That's boring. You're telling me wizards just do that? Like they have normal jobs?
I think so.
Fuck, dude.
I mean, I think I really would want like I think my personal favorite wizard job would be like Ron Weasley's dad's, because his job was just finding out all about the Muggle world. And so there's a scene in the second Harry Potter movie where he's like, "So tell me, Harry, what exactly is the function of a rubber duck?" And he's like so fascinated by it, and I'm like, oh,
does he not?
I wish I could have that childlike wonderment in my life.
Does he actually not? I mean, I guess. Like, why wouldn't you? Is it really that different? Like wizards and like humans are that different?
Because they grew up with magic, we grew up with technology.
Yeah.
So they're like, what does a cell phone do? And we're like, oh, it lets you contact people who are like halfway across the world. And I'm like, oh, so it's like, I don't know, what do they have in the wizard world that's like
I don't know.
It's like
a wand phone where you just talk to your wand. And
it's like a wand phone. They just have the phones from fucking Fairly Odd Parents. They're just the phones with the antennas.
Oh, so your cell phone would be like our Bluetooth. No, we have Bluetooth.
No,
we have both things. Anyway, in this movie, the big reveal: Jude Law is in fact Dumbledore, a young Dumbledore with none of the qualities of old Dumbledore, including wisdom and beardness and something else that people liked about Dumbledore. I get him confused with Gandalf a lot. What do people like about Dumbledore? He's wise.
Yeah, he's wise. He's mischievous.
He seems to have everything under control because of how wise he is. Mm-hmm. But Jude Law doesn't because he's very young. He's about 3,000 years younger. If I was gonna give a rough estimate,
I don't think wizards in this world age like that.
How do they age?
I don't know. I thought wizards in the Harry Potter aged regularly.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, so I think Dumbledore is just like he's just senile. This whole time he's in senile. So this is pre-senile Dumbledore.
Yeah, so young Dumbledore, who has none of the powers or charm or whatever of normal Dumbledore, has sent Newt Scamander on a mission to capture Grindelwald.
Ghost Protocol. No.
Yeah, he's now Rogue Nation.
A
rogue wizardling nation. Also a better title. To capture Grindelwald, who is, as far as I know, in police custody after the last movie.
So he sent Newt Scamander after Newt Scamander just escaped police custody to capture Grindelwald from police custody that he just escaped.
Because Dumbledore can't do anything because he's a teacher and he has a job.
He can make no moves against Grindelwald because those are the rules.
Yeah,
because it's his turn.
No teacher's ever done anything.
You can't.
Well,
he can't. It's Grindelwald's turn.
Yeah.
Dumbledore made the last move. Now Grindelwald has to take his turn.
But Dumbledore's making a move by sending Scamander.
No, he's bending the rules. He says he's a new player, so he gets to make a move now. I can't make a move because it's not my turn.
I see. So
Grindelwald gets to take his turn, then Dumbledore.
He's not breaking the rules. He's setting new standards for what the game is. Introducing new players into whatever dumb game they're playing. Even though Grindelwald's still in jail, I think. Anyway, what else? Who's the fun side character from the first name?
Ooh, I don't know.
I should check it. You talk about the movie, or you talk about
So here's the thing about the new, I guess, Wizarding World universe that they're trying to do, Warner Brothers, with the Harry Potter stuff.
Yeah, cinematic universe.
Its only gimmick is that it's magic, and the only real gimmick is the visuals. I don't care about the story.
You don't care about Harry Potter?
I don't. What do you mean? Harry Potter's not even born yet.
Yeah, but like
I don't even think his dad is like a kid yet. I think his dad's like a kid, even if that.
He's not. This is the 20s.
Yeah, so his dad's not even born yet.
Yeah, Scamander's his grandpa.
So you have no idea. There's nothing to be. It's weird because I think they also had talked about the Deathly Hallows, but I don't know.
Jacob Kowalski is the character who's back, and he's the cool guy.
Jacob Kowalski.
What?
That's what J.K. Rowling stands for, kids. Jacob Kowalski.
Is it true?
No, what the
Oh my god, you scared me. Anyway. Yeah, Jacob Kowalski was in the last one and he got his memories wiped. But I guess he's back, so I don't even know why they did that in the first movie.
Well,
I'm happy he's back. He was fun. He was a good time.
I like it.
He made good jokes. He was a good side character. He was a good foil.
Hey, mister, your egg is hatching. What? Is that the line?
I don't know, probably.
I think so.
Yeah, he was like he was a fish out of water. He didn't know what was going on, but he wasn't annoying about it.
Yeah.
He was just like, okay, I guess this is happening now, and that's what you want.
You remember the part in the movie where he almost got raped by the magic hippopotamus?
Yeah, I do, huh?
Yeah, that was the thing.
Yeah, it was like a rhino.
Yeah. He was like, we need butt. What? I meant bait.
It's sexually attracted to you. Give it what it wants.
Give it what it wants.
Anything else about Grindelwald?
I don't know.
Crimes?
What are the crimes of Grindelwald even?
What
did he actually do?
He burned down an orphanage.
Did he?
Yeah, He shot someone in a hospital.
I don't think those are
just like real crimes.
I don't think those are magic crimes.
He stole.
He robbed a bank.
He robbed a liquor store.
Yeah, God, what do you mean the crimes of Grindelwald? What do you mean? He burned the American flag. That's treason.
I really want the crimes of Grindelwald to be like, he's been running drugs
everywhere.
to the human world.
He runs a cartel out of Mexico. What are you talking about?
He invented heroin. Heroin is
pure magic.
And he invented it.
Are you kidding me? Muggles can't handle that type of magic. That's why they overdose.
Anyway, I give this movie 3 out of 5. It's gonna be whatever.
I give this movie a 2 Deathly Hallows out of 3.
Which Deathly Hallows?
I give it the one that makes you kill yourself and the one that gets you killed.
I don't know which ones those are.
In the story, the Elder Wand, the guy gets killed over it because some guy steals it from his throat. The Resurrection Stone, the guy tries to bring back his dead wife, but she's still like a ghost, and he's like, "Oh, this isn't what I wanted at all. I'll be with you soon, my love." And he just like hangs himself. He's like,
"Oh, that's really sad." Yeah. I guess I'm not sure.
So death claimed the second brother.
Well, the Resurrection Stone is like the lamest one. It's like really lame. The other ones are sick. Like, the wand is awesome.
I mean...
And the invisibility cloak's fine.
It's the only true invisibility cloak in the world of Harry Potter.
Yeah, there's only one.
Actually, like, they have other invisibility cloaks, but they're just charms. Yeah. That's my nerd voice. That's how I talk when I want to get all, like nerdy. Actually, if you read issue 451 of Harry Potter...
It's not a comic.
The Deathly Hallows Chronicles...
If you read the American release comic published by DC,
actually, if you read the manga, you can it clearly states.
Harry Potter's for nerds. Take that, idiots.
Yeah, you fucking flock.
Anyway, in other news, Kevin Feige officially announced Black Panther 2 is a thing that is going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
To surprise no one.
Yeah.
Given the fact that the movie just broke $1 billion globally.
Yeah, I think it's
I don't think there's any surprise that it's going to get a sequel.
Yeah, I think it's not... Isn't it 3rd or, like, 4th for, like, best opening weekend at the box office?
Yes. It's up there. It might be Marvel's best movie.
I think it's just behind Avengers.
Yeah,
like
is
the
it?
First Avengers.
Yeah. I mean, it's as good as it gets. Like, money-wise. Josh, what do you think the plot of Black Panther 2 is going to be? Give me a funny answer first, and then you can get real.
So it's Black Panther 2.
The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Yeah. I was going to say Black Panther 2. Black meets Pink. It's a crossover between Black Panther and Pink Panther.
Pink Panther.
Yeah.
Like, is it going to be the Steve Martin?
Yeah, it's not the cartoon. It's the inspector. So he makes his way into Wakanda, and he's like, "I'm looking for the Pink Panther," and he's like, "We only have Black Panthers here," and he's like, "Even better.
Someone's going to steal the Black Panther.
Someone's going to steal the Black Panther. The Black Panther diamond.
The suit of the king. Yes,
both."
What do you think the real plot's going to be? Because, I mean, I guess now Wakanda's opened up to the world.
Yeah, now it's opened up to the world. I think it's going to have to deal a lot with the world being like, "Oh, you had all these resources. We want them. Mm-hmm. So we'll take them."
Like, Wakanda could have saved my dad, but now my dad's dead, so I'm going to kill Wakanda.
Where was Wakanda when my dad was dying of that one disease that can be cured by just completely injecting him with vibranium?
Yeah, oh god, just filling him to the brim with vibranium. Yeah. Could have given him vibranium bones.
It was because I think now that the world is opened, I'm afraid that the next Black Panther won't be as it won't be set as primarily in Wakanda. Yeah, which would suck because Wakanda is a really cool space. Yeah, and I don't think you'll find anywhere as cool. No, unless the Asgardians come to Wakanda.
That's right, Asgard versus Wakanda.
Dude, they start upgrading Wakanda with Asgardian technology.
Oh my god.
Now it's Wakandan / Asgard.
And it's Asgardia.
And it's Wasgard. Wakandard. And it's even more cooler now.
Yeah, now it has lightning coming out of its butt.
Oh, fucking shit. It's just a lightning coming out of the mountain full of vibranium.
It's probably going to be good, whatever it is. It's not a surprise that it's happening, because I think every single one of these Marvel movies has to get a sequel, even if it was fine.
Yeah.
Like Doctor Strange and Ant-Man.
I'm almost certain that Chadwick Boseman already signed the deal.
Yeah.
So, like, when he announced it, it's like no one knew. I don't think there was ever a chance that it wasn't going to get a sequel. Like, that'd be like if this were, like, 2 or 3 years ago, them being like, you remember when we saw the trailer for like Days of Future Past, and it had like Wolverine in it, and you're like, that's a huge spoiler. I'm like, is it really though?
Yeah.
That Wolverine's gonna be in an X-Men movie, of which he's been in every single one.
He's been in every one for 20,000 years. That's a good point. Oh yeah, did you hear about the Wonder Woman 2 casting that happened? They cast the role for Cheetah in Wonder Woman 2.
Who?
Kristen Wiig.
Really?
Yeah. It's a weird choice. Also, I will say, it's a weird choice.
It's a weird choice.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going for tonally with this movie now.
And I don't know, because I don't know many non-comedic roles that Kristen Wiig has taken. And... like, is she gonna be a cheetah that does quips? Like... Haha, I'm as fast as a cat in Ghostbusters 2.
I have the speed of a cheetah. That is my only superpower. Wonder Woman's like, I'm part god.
I'm a god killer.
Yeah.
I was born to kill a god.
My dad was Zeus.
I have a sword. Are you impervious to swords? Can I cut you with it? Oh my god, I did.
God, holy shit. Oh, you're bleeding very heavily.
Are you fast? I am also very fast.
I think I'm faster.
Why would Wonder Woman's arch nemesis be a cheetah? She's a Wonder Woman.
I think Disney just had an affinity for cats back in the day. There was Catwoman, there was Cheetah, there was Catman. Catman is a thing.
The Cat King.
There was Black Cat.
Black Cat?
Or
well, Black Cat was
Black
Marvel.
Cat? No, they had a superhero, I think, called Black Cat. I think his name was Black Cat. Batman knows every fucking fighting style.
It's amazing that nobody knows Batman is Bruce Wayne, given the fact Bruce Wayne went around the world looking for people to train him to kick ass. Nobody brought it up.
My favorite sketch is the one where like they all know, but they just let him do it anyways.
What is Cheetah's motivation besides the fact that she accidentally got turned into a cheetah? And
is that how it happened?
Yes.
Oh, you know what I think that is? I think
Cheetah was cursed because she was greedy. Because she wanted the powers of the cheetah, but now she's just a cheetah.
She wanted the powers of the cheetah goddess, Bast. And so she ate the heart-shaped herb and became the black cheetah.
Oh, I thought you were actually telling the truth.
Oh, well, I don't read Wonder Woman comics. What I know is something I remember seeing in Justice League, where I guess she was a scientist who didn't have funding to do her own experiments, so she experiments on herself, and that's how she became the cheetah.
That's the lizard.
No, he didn't do it because he didn't have funding. He did it because he wanted to get his arm back.
That's Elektra.
What?
Wait. Why are always scientists experimenting on themselves?
Because
with animals and becoming animals.
Because the island of Dr. Furrow.
That can't be right.
No, they're all based off of that one guy.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's an archetype.
Oh.
That's why when you see Deadpool like kills everything, he has to go and kill like all of Western canon, which is amazing because he has to kill fucking like Sherlock Holmes, because Sherlock Holmes is the archetype that Tony Stark is based off of.
Really?
And the only real way to kill... It's a great comic book. The only real way to kill anyone is to kill the actual characters that they've been based off of.
Man.
So it's funny because as he's killing them, do they then like turn into the Marvel characters? So like he's going to go kill the Headless Horseman, and the Horseman just morph.
Oh, really?
And it's the coolest thing ever. I think eventually it just ends up in a brawl with him and a bunch of other Deadpools from an alternate universe. And he ends up dying, but the Deadpool from the main 616 universe ends up surviving. He's like, I'm the best Deadpool, and he lives.
That's really cool. Anyway, in other news that's not cheetah related, some set photos were leaked on some, I think, either test shots of Shazam or like actual filming of the Shazam movie.
Ooh, let me see.
Shazam being Captain Marvel. Alright, prepare yourself. I will show you. It's not great. Hiya!
Ah.
I'll probably put it on the screen too, because right now this is only in YouTube format, so I'll just... It's probably up right now. You're probably looking at it. What do you think, Josh?
I mean, It looks comic accurate.
Yeah, and?
But it also looks puffy.
It does look puffy, yes.
I don't think I like it.
I think it looks silly.
I think Zachary Levi's head is too small for his body.
That makes him look wider. Yeah, it's puffy. The logo
yeah, it does. It has a whole like Adam Driver, Kylo Ren thing going on with it.
The atom on his the lightning bolt on his chest is too small. His gauntlets are weird. It's all too red and it doesn't have any detail on
I'm
it.
upset that he's not wearing his hood.
Yeah.
The coolest
he has
part
a
of
hood.
that costume for me is the hood, and if you don't wear it, what's the fucking point?
The cape looks alright. It just looks really silly. Cause like as far like I give like DC a lot of shit, but their costume designs are pretty on point.
Yeah.
Where like the Flash looks like it's put together by a kid, and Aquaman looks like it's like Atlantean. Cyborg looks like it's alien. Everybody looks different, but they all look like they have their own unique style.
Yeah.
Shazam looks silly. I thought it looked Greek or something. I don't know.
Oh crap! It should. It should look like magic or something.
Maybe a little more mythological.
I mean, it should. It depends on what they end up having Black Adam suit look like, because their suits to be very similar.
Yeah, Black Adam probably look cooler because it's Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh fuck yeah! That won't need any kind of padding.
There's no padding whatsoever. Less padding. They have to like squeeze him in a little bit because it's too wide.
So we need you to lose weight. So stop eating 47 steaks for breakfast, please.
I'll eat 40.
Oh,
that's as low as I'll go.
Damn it.
So that movie's probably gonna be fine. What do you think the plot of that one's gonna be?
It's probably just gonna be. You see, here's the thing. It sucks with DC because every DC movie that's been made so far already has a better animated counterpart. So, like, Wonder Woman there's a Wonder Woman animated movie. Wonder Woman was good, but like Batman v Superman, they already have like The Dark Knight, and they already have like a bunch of Batman Superman animated movies that are so good. I recommend Batman Superman Apocalypse, really good. And so for Shazam, it's just a short called Superman Shazam, where it's the story of him becoming Captain Marvel, and it's done really well.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, also, I really want him to go up against Black Adam, but I think they have Black Adam slated for a different movie, don't they?
I think he's going to be in Suicide Squad 2, but I think that's just going to be the first appearance of him. I think he is going to be the main villain in Shazam.
He better be.
Yeah, it'd be weird if he wasn't. Also, there are rumors that Henry Cavill will also make an appearance in the film Shazam as Superman.
That's nice.
Which makes sense because, I mean, Billy Batson is a kid living in a world of superheroes.
Well,
and he gets to see the one he probably likes the most.
Well, it's really cool because when they do that, the short I was talking about, Superman Shazam, which is a really cool short, Clark Kent and Billy Batson are kind of like friends just because Billy Batson is a kid who, like, doesn't have a lot of money and lives in a rough neighborhood. So Clark, like, kind of, like, meets up with him once a week to buy him like lunch and like hang out because he needs an adult figure in his life.
Well, that's nice.
That's cool.
That's kind of nice. I like that. Continuing. Oh wait. Oh, this is actually the last bit of news. Another bit of DC news. There are rumors that Tom Cruise is being asked to in talks of being Hal Jordan in a Green Lantern movie.
I don't like that at all.
No?
That sounds disgusting.
He's Top Gun. He's a pilot, just like Hal Jordan.
What? That was like 40 years ago.
Yeah, and he's going to be Top Gun again in the Top Gun sequel that they're making.
Oh, so they're crossing over Top Gun with Green Lantern.
Yep, at the end of Top Gun.
That makes sense. I understand. I really want them to do Jon Stewart, though.
Yeah, I mean,
anyone
who's not Hal Jordan.
Literally anyone. I'd take Guy Gardner at this point. Well, Alan Scott, maybe.
Yeah. Jon Stewart's my favorite Green Lantern, I think. I don't like a lot of Green Lanterns. But Tom Cruise is Hal Jordan. That's kind of weird. I can't imagine Tom Cruise as a superhero. I really can't. Just him wearing a costume.
I can barely imagine Tom Cruise as Tom Cruise.
But whatever Tom Cruise does, he puts like all of what he has into it. Because even in The Mummy, he was like really trying. He's never like kind of phones it in.
Even in The Mummy, he's really trying, guys.
He's
giving it his best.
He's doing his best. But I just can't imagine him next to like Ben Affleck and Unwrinkle.
Do you want to know a secret?
I do want to know.
I don't think I've ever actually seen a Tom Cruise movie before.
Yes, you have.
I'm serious.
You shut up.
I don't think I've ever actually fully sat through a Tom Cruise movie.
Have you seen part of a Tom Cruise movie?
I mean, like, part of one.
What Tom Cruise movies have you seen?
I think when I was really, really little, or not like really, really little, but like around the time it came out on DVD, which was years ago, did I see, or at least partially see, Mission Impossible 3.
Okay, yeah, that's one.
I remember the rabbit's foot, and I remember Philip Seymour Hoffman, but I think that's the only Tom Cruise movie I've seen.
Okay, I'm gonna bring up a list of Tom Cruise movies.
Okay.
There's no way you haven't seen at least one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen Top Gun.
Nope.
You haven't seen Edge of Tomorrow.
Nope.
Really? That was a great
really
movie.
Haven't.
Tropic Thunder. What? He was in Tropic Thunder? Probably briefly. How about Oblivion with Morgan Freeman?
Nope.
Risky Business.
Nope.
Cocktail. Collateral.
Nope.
Mission Impossible Anything.
Nope.
War of the Worlds.
Nope.
Vanilla Sky.
Nope.
Eyes Wide Shut.
What the fuck? He was in Eyes Wide Shut?
Gross. Jerry Maguire.
Nope.
Night and Day.
Nope.
Minority Report.
Nope.
The Last Samurai.
I'm not even joking. No.
I know. Last Samurai.
I have not.
Jack Reacher.
Nope.
Rain Man.
Nope.
You haven't seen Rain Man?
I haven't seen Rain Man.
Have you seen Rock of Ages?
I have seen Rock of Ages.
There you go.
There
See,
you
we
go.
found it. That was easy. It only took a shit ton of classics.
Well, I mean, Rock of Ages doesn't count as a Tom Cruise movie. He plays...
He was in it?
I mean, isn't he like... He's in like the back end. Isn't he the rock star that's trying to bone everyone?
Yeah, I didn't see that movie. Did you? I guess it was funny.
It's
or
the
not
jukebox
funny.
musical where they use Journey songs. It's cool.
That's good.
Their big musical number at the end is "Don't Stop Believing," and it's got Julianne Hough in it.
I kind of remember that. That seems like a fine movie.
But that's probably then the only Tom Cruise movie I've seen.
Rock of Ages has to be like a blockbuster movie in the sense that like nobody thinks about it or even gives a shit. But if they see it, they're like, all right, I could watch this.
Holy crap, that might be the most depressing definition of blockbuster movies I've ever heard in my life.
No, not blockbuster store movie, not like blockbuster movies.
Oh, is that what we come to in life as a society?
Yeah, but
I miss Blockbuster.
I don't. I kind of do, in the sense that like they had like a shit ton of garbage that you could sift through.
I just really liked the idea of having a night where like you go to Blockbuster and you look for a movie with like, you know, your friend or your partner or whatever. You guys decide on like 2 or 3 movies. You rent them. You guys get some candy and some popcorn while you're there because they have all that stuff. The same as you find a movie theater. And then you guys go to fucking like get some takeout or like get some Domino's or whatever. And they would even do promotions where, like, if you go to Taco Bell, they'll give you, like, a voucher for a free movie, or, like, Domino's would do the same thing. It was cool.
It's like the same with Netflix. You just don't have to leave. You just get to sift through the garbage. The thing is, though, which is one of the reasons I do miss Blockbuster, is that all the garbage movies had almost the same amount of representation as the good movies.
They did.
You can go through the horror section. There's some good horror movies. There's some garbage horror movies. And they have the same amount of representation. They all get like a piece on the stand.
Yeah.
You can see them all. They're in alphabetical order.
I liked it. To me, it was like, it was a part of your night, just deciding what movie it was. And there was a level of risk to it because you guys had to decide, oh, this might be a good movie. Yeah. But there's no going back.
Yeah.
Once you have it, it's yours.
Like on Netflix, it's harder to find those hidden gems.
Yeah.
Yeah, because on Netflix, you don't know what kind of like garbage that they have. You have to look at it for specifically.
Yeah.
I'm sure you don't know if Netflix has cool runnings on Netflix. Do you know? You'd have to actually look it up. But you'd have to specifically look for cool runnings to look it up. Like, I didn't know, like, Netflix had The Adventures of Tintin or whatever.
Netflix has The Adventures of Tintin?
Yeah!
You're joking.
I wasn't looking for it,
You're
but
not.
I found it.
No, this isn't real.
That absolutely is real.
Okay.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You don't know unless you specifically look for it. You gotta stumble upon the garbage. Because I'm a deep lover of bad movies. I love them more than anything. I love the idea that, like, tons of people spend a lot of money on something that'll eventually just be, like, forgotten completely.
Holy fucking shit, they do have The Adventures of Tintin.
Is it called The Adventures of Tintin?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a fine movie.
Holy crap, and they have Troy.
See what I'm talking about? Look, they have Piranha.
What the fuck? They have Ocean's Rising?
Look, they have Woody Woodpecker.
They have 47 Meters Down?
Look, they have The Wave.
They have fucking 13 going on 30.
Can we just do a podcast where we watch some garbage movies?
I'm so down. What's Titanic 2?
Do they have Titanic 2? No, they don't have Titanic 2.
They have both. They have 2 Sharknado
Oh my god, they have Son of God? They
Holy
came out in
crap.
theaters.
They have 3 Sharknado movies. They have fucking Cyberbully. Oh my god.
They have Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
They have a movie called Amber Alert.
They have the Bible the movie.
Holy shit, they have the Bible the movie.
They have Armageddon.
Oh my god, they have the Submarine Kid.
Hey, do you think they have Shark Boy and Lava Girl? Can you look it up? This is worth it. They have Shark the movie. They have Dolphin Tail.
They have Dolphin Tail.
They have Coraline.
They have Ant Boy.
They have Captain Underpants.
They have Super Buddies.
They have Johnny Test.
They have Johnny Test.
They have Boss Baby.
They have both Scooby-Doo movies.
Okay, I could probably watch those.
Yeah.
Anyway. What were we talking about? Blockbuster?
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss it. You know, just... What's that? Oh, I thought that was like a Studio Ghibli movie, not that. But I guess those are the same thing.
Oh, Your Name has an English dub coming out.
Ooh!
So let's go see it when that comes out.
Okay. Anyway, that's the end of news.
Oh crap, we're still recording a podcast, aren't we?
Yeah, I don't know. That was the fun part. I liked it. That's the end of news. Now we're going to talk about A Wrinkle in Time.
Yeah.
Spoiler free first, because I know I want to dive in spoilers on this heaping pile of shit. That was mean. I didn't mean that. I did mean that.
You gotta give it, I don't know.
I should give it more credit, because
Yeah.
it has like a nice message. Anyway, Josh, what is the plot?
The plot. Holy fuck.
You want me to do it? I can do it.
Yeah, you do.
A girl's father, who is a scientist, discovering a way to transport very long distances across the universe, goes missing 4 years ago. And for some reason, 4 years later, deities that look like Oprah Winfrey and other famous actresses show up at her doorstep to help her look for them. So she goes on a magical journey with her brother, and some other guy that they don't really know that well to find her father in a distant planet.
Another dimension.
No, it was a distant planet.
I think it was the Dark Dimension.
No, they go to the dark dimension later. That's a spoiler.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Who cares? Josh, does this movie have a very good story?
It's super convoluted and
It doesn't make much sense.
it doesn't make much sense
Not
at all.
a lot of things happen.
It's got a lot of fluff.
It is very stream of consciousness. The first planet that they go to, I don't know why they went there. They immediately leave because there's nothing there.
Yeah.
They go... Jesus Christ, I can't do this without not spoiling it. So let's just talk about the performances.
Yeah.
How do you like the characters? The main actress.
So I love Storm Reed.
Yeah.
Storm Reed is the main actress. If you don't know her, she's... Oh, damn it. I'm going to look it up.
I'll look it up
Where
too.
is she from?
Where's Storm Reed? She was in fucking 12 Years a Slave and Santa's Boot Camp
She's in more than that. She's got it, unless she's not at all who I'm thinking of.
and Whitewater and Slight. She was in Slight? I never saw Slight.
Stop it.
Yeah, I thought you already muted it.
I could have sworn I did.
Yeah.
Wait, is she not...
And Killing Winston Jones.
Oh, crap.
What?
She's not who I thought she was at all.
Yeah, that's fine.
Holy crap. No, you have no idea. I still really like her, but, like, I thought she was the little girl from Annie. Who, if you've seen Annie...
She doesn't look at all like the girl from Annie.
Hold on. No, the new Annie.
I know, she doesn't look at all like the girl from Annie. She's a completely different face.
I thought... Oh, shit. Yeah, I thought she was, Quavenze Wallace. I'm sad now.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Storm Reid, as a lead actor of her age, she did fine. She was alright.
Yeah, I think she did pretty good.
Could somebody else have done it? Sure. But did she do it fine? It was fine. It wasn't memorable, but she did the words because the writing was pretty bad. The main youngest kid who played Charles Wallace, I guess his name is Derek McCabe, he had a lot to handle for someone his age. they gave him not only a lot of screen time, but like a lot of character changes and a lot of dialogue that someone his age probably can't pull off. It's a lot of weight to put on a kid.
Yeah, and you can definitely see it.
Yeah.
Like, it shows. I don't... And I'm like, but it's because it's a little boy, and it's just like in a certain. It's not that there aren't good child actors, but you have to remember there are things like that. The adults do pretty good. That's to be expected. I mean, the adults are fine.
Yeah, Chris Pine. Chris Pine did a good job.
Yeah,
looking very confused for most of the movie.
I really like Michael Pena. Michael Pena's.
Yeah, he did a good job. I mean,
I think
he had a big role in it, though.
Yeah, it was small, but I think he was one of my favorites.
Yeah, Zach Galifianakis was in it shortly. He wasn't as weird as he normally is, and he had like a kind of a heart-to-heart, and that was kind of nice to see. Reese Witherspoon seemed like she was pretty committed to being as weird as she could in this one. Yeah, it was pretty okay. At one point, she was a lettuce lady.
Hey, spoiler.
Who's the girl from the Mindy Project? Mindy what? Is her real name Mindy?
Yeah, it's Mindy Kaling.
Mindy Kaling?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. It's right here, too. I don't know what I didn't say. Yeah, Mindy Kaling. What a weird character she had to play. She had to play a character where she can never use her own words.
Yeah, she talks in quotes the entire time.
Yeah.
Which is very weird.
And she has to cite her quotes.
Yeah.
Because she's polite. So, like, every time she says something, she's just like, the first step in any adventure starts with the first step. Reese Witherspoon, 1922. I don't know, something like
because
that.
If you didn't, that'd be plagiarism.
Yeah, so she just... the reason that they give her for speaking in quotes is that...
She's evolved past the need to think for herself.
Well, also, when she was losing her powers, she stared talking to herself.
Because she
was
no longer able to not think for herself.
All right. Reel back.
Yeah.
Movie's great.
In the end, though, it's kind of revealed that she can do both.
Yeah,
so it's like, are you just lazy now?
Yeah, she was kind of shitty. Oprah Winfrey was also there. I think she did good. I think that was just good casting.
Yeah, Oprah Winfrey is really good.
I think that was a good role for her to play, being the all-knowing God, omniscient being that she was. But as far as the story and the pacing...
Oh,
and
the pacing
writing,
is like right out of the gate. Is the pacing just like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? Can I have a breather?
Jesus Christ. It is, at some moments it's too slow, at some it's way too fast. As far as the writing goes, I don't think whoever wrote the script, I know it was based on a book, but still.
Yeah.
I'm judging it based on the movie. Whoever wrote this has never met a child or know what they talk like.
Yeah.
And how mean they are and how not mean they are.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the movie, I'll just say in the beginning of the movie, the children are unrealistically cruel. These are some of the meanest kids I have literally ever seen. And adults too. Like some of the shittiest people I've ever seen in a movie.
It is actually just
all
terrible.
Directed to what, like a 14-year-old girl?
Towards one little girl.
Yeah. It is insane how crazy mean they are to her.
It's disgusting. No one says anything about this. So should we just go into spoilers from here then?
Well, I think we should at least review the movie as a whole. Just
okay.
At the end of the day, did you have a good time with it? Did you feel the sense of magic that they were trying to portray?
I had a good time because just the viewing experience was fun.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We got a theater to ourselves. It was hilarious.
Yeah,
I think if I were watching this at home on Netflix, I'd be very much like, "What the fuck am I watching? I don't know what this is." They use green screen very heavily, and it's very noticeable.
A lot of this CG is pretty distracting in the sense that like they're definitely on the set. It's ridiculous how not on. They're completely on the set.
Also, they do this very weird thing where the camera cuts away at very weird moments.
Yeah.
So there's a scene where they're in like this place where they have to balance on things, and at one point you see Storm Reid walking across a balance beam. Then it cuts away from her. Then do you hear her fall off screen, and then does it cut back to her as she's getting up? It is the weirdest thing ever.
Man, it is. Like, I get that, like, what they were going for is more of, like, a stream of consciousness, really crazy adventure that's pretty abstract in a lot of ways. But because of that, the story's not fluid, and it's also really bullshit at sometimes. Where they go do, they're in towards the end of the movie, they're just going from one set piece to another one.
Yeah.
With no like bearing on the story whatsoever. It's very much just things happen to them.
Yeah.
And they are weird, but it's whatever.
The rules are never clearly explained as to what you can and can't do, and there's the fine line between good storytelling and sci-fi bullshit. I don't exactly know what can and can't be done. Mm-hmm. So it's never explained as to, well, if it was so easy for them to do this, why couldn't you have done this before?
Yeah. There are a lot of questions, and God knows that there are no answers. And I'm probably going to remember this movie, I'll be honest, because it was so fucking weird and stupid, and the writing was funny. Classic slingshot move. Yeah. Classic slingshot maneuver. But, I don't know. Want to give it a rating?
I will say that, you know what? I will say my rating is go see this movie with your friends. If you're free, you guys don't have anything to do on like a Friday night or whatever, and you guys have like money for a movie, go see Wrinkle in Time. If you can get to a theater with relatively not a lot of people and you can like talk to each other, then it's going to be a great fun experience.
Yeah, it's fun if you're in an open theater and you can just talk about it, because we had a great time. There's just a lot of shit that happened, and I'm just like, are you kidding me?
Also, there's a whole scene in the trailer where she's explaining to the guy she just met about the process of wrinkling time, and it's not in the movie.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I noticed that. I was waiting for that to happen, because in the movie they have to explain to her exactly what it is. Mm-hmm. In the trailer, she already knows. I'm upset.
The trailer was great. Really good teaser trailer.
Trailer is great. Trailer's better than the movie.
Yeah. I'm just going to say it'll probably be out on Netflix because of the Disney deal. I think that's still going on.
Well, no, it's 2018.
Oh, no more?
No.
Okay, then never mind.
It will probably be on Disney streaming service.
Yeah, if you read the book as a kid, I guess you can see it, but if you didn't, this is going to be a weird trip for you. Yeah, and you're probably not going to like it, if I'm being honest with you.
I didn't read the book, so I have nothing to compare it to. It was just kind of weird.
Yeah. I give this movie a 2 out of 5.
What?
2 out of 5 what? Mm-hmm. Wrinkles.
In what?
In time.
Oh, God.
Alright, we're going into spoilers. So, there's a time code in the description, and you can skip all the spoilers if you don't want to hear it, because after this we're going to be talking about, I don't know, things we watched, like the Emoji movie, which I did watch.
You watched the Emoji movie?
Yeah, we're going to how
Why
exciting is that?
Why didn't you tell me that?
What?
I could have watched the Emoji movie too.
Oh, yeah, you probably could have.
We made a pact. We would never stoop so low.
I mean, it's just because I was watching it while I was doing... Anyway, I'm getting off track. I'm going to talk about that after the spoilers, so you can skip to that if you want. But spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I don't know I'm doing that. 1. This movie was pretty shit, dude.
Yeah, I don't... It was very...
So, Reese Witherspoon turns into a lettuce lady, takes the kids on her back so they can fly across the planet looking for her dad. And at no point did they look for her dad?
No, they were like... And when they got down, she was like, we were up there looking. And it's like, is that what the fuck you were doing? I thought you guys were flying. Like,
I thought this was fun. I thought it was just for fun.
She's like, ready guys, I'm flying. And she explains the process of like wind channels. And she's like, it's called lifts.
It's so stupid. I just love that after the guy, after he falls off the lettuce lady and everybody's okay on the ground, Oprah's just like, so, and he left, did you find him? And Reese Witherspoon's like, no, we looked everywhere.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? No, you didn't.
We were looking?
Yeah.
At no point were we looking. We weren't even ground level. We were supposed to be looking in the sky? Jesus Christ. Ah, God. The most disappointing thing in this movie to me is that the creepiest thing in the trailer, which is when they're in the neighborhood with all the kids bouncing their balls, and their moms come out. They just leave. They just walk away. First of all, they didn't have to be there in the beginning.
Yeah.
They were just all listening to them bounce their balls, and the kid's just like, it hurts my ears. And I'm just like, then leave. You can walk away. There's no reason why you want to stay and watch this play out.
But it is the most hilarious thing. They're told specifically there will be tests that will challenge you. And the mom sounds like, do you guys want to come inside? I have meats and potatoes and cakes of all sorts. And the only white kid in the group is like, yeah, sure, of course. Golly gee, that sounds like fun. And she's like, yeah, nope. And he's like, but cakes of all sorts and kinds.
But she said there were cakes of all sorts. What a dumbass. How could you be that stupid where you're on the literal dark dimension and like some creepy ass lady offers you to come inside to her mystery house for cakes and you're totally down?
Yeah, it's hilarious. The kid, he's actually just... I don't know what is wrong with him. So they set up, like, in the film... This is Levi, what's his name's character?
Mm-hmm.
Levi.
Wait, like the character's name?
No, the actor's name.
Levi Miller.
Levi Miller. This is Levi Miller. Levi Miller, they introduce his character in a way as though he should be such a big name actor that you should instantly see him and be like, oh my god, Levi Miller! I have no idea who the fuck Levi Miller is. So it's a scene where like the little brother is like, but like, you're you, and the girl's like, there's something wrong with me, and he comes out of nowhere and he's like, I don't know, what's wrong with being you? And it cuts and there he is, and I'm like, who the fuck are you? You've not been in the movie up until this point.
No, he has. He was in one scene.
Was he really?
He was on the basketball court when she threw the basketball at the bully girl.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it.
I didn't see him.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't establish him properly.
Yeah.
And then and then from there he's just weird. So from there they cut to them at her house for dinner. I don't know how he got into her house for dinner because they don't know him.
Yeah.
And then they're like outside in her like backyard, and he's like, I like your hair, and she's like, what?
Don't say that. That's weird.
Yeah, this is legit dialogue for the movie. He's like, I like your hair, and she's like, what the fuck? Like, what? Excuse you?
Oh my
That's not
God.
a thing you say to people you just met 20 minutes ago.
He's not only a weird character, he's also incredibly forgettable.
Yeah.
Because in the group that we were with when we saw the movie, there was a point, like towards the end, where he leaves, and it's just Meg and her brother, and that's it. And then they come back to Earth eventually, and he's there, and they're like, "Oh my God, I thought you were dead.
Yeah,
we did not even think about you. You were completely forgettable. You had no point in being in the story. It is crazy how little he contributed. He had no personality.
No, he
was
fucks him
stupid.
up. I legit, like, I was this close to thinking that it was going to reveal that he was the big bad in the movie, like, that it was going to capture him. Because he's just actively fucking them up.
I know, yeah.
He's like, here, guys, eat this food the stranger is giving us. Oh, these are our names that you can have. Also, here are our identities. It's the dumbest thing ever.
Man, but if I can backtrack for a little bit, I want to talk about the beginning of the movie a little bit more.
Okay.
Because of how unrealistically shitty
my God.
everyone was to this little girl who lost her dad on the anniversary of her dad's disappearance. People give her extra shit, saying like, it's been 4 years to this day that that had a huge impact on your childhood. Fucking let it go. He's dead.
Dude.
He's dead.
I hate it. These fucking girls leave a note on her locker saying happy anniversary. Now if only you disappear too.
These bitches who are just in high school not only like introduce themselves like when she comes into class by synchronizing a sarcastic "Hey Meg," but they also leave a note implying that she should kill herself and they're glad that her dad went missing.
Dude. Here's the thing, I don't know why. Because then it culminates in like, before that, there are fucking teachers giving them shit too.
Yes.
So the little boy overhears teachers talking about him and his sister and how they're fucked up because their dad left and how their dad left because he probably didn't like their family.
Yeah.
It's like, honestly, he probably just left to go fuck another bitch.
Yeah. And they're just like, yeah, the son's smart, but he's crazy.
Yep.
And the daughter's useless.
Yeah, and then does the boy get up and be like, hey, you can't talk about me and my sister like that? And they're like, whoa there. Watch your tone, young man.
Yeah, at first they were like, oh, I'm so sorry. We didn't see you there, even though you're the only person in our view right now.
Yeah.
We specifically went here to talk shit about you directly behind your back on purpose. But at first he stands up for himself and the teacher's just like,
oh no, I'm so sorry you heard that. And he like counteracts with positivity, just like, you can't say bad things about myself because I know that I'm great and my sister's great too. And just because you say bad things about other people doesn't make you any better. And the teacher's like, hey, you can't talk to adults like that, you little piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'll send you to the principal's office.
I will bring the hammer down, kid. You have no idea. We're talking detention on detention. I will use the full extent of my abilities to make your life a living hell.
And I can suspend you for that, you little shitbag. You were crazy. We were right.
Oh god.
And then he I guess he's in the, I don't know, not kindergarten. I don't know.
So they have one of those weird campuses where I guess they have junior high and elementary students.
Yeah.
But they separate them just like they are in different parts of the campus.
Yeah, so we don't mix them.
Yeah.
Because who knows what
so we don't confuse them.
Yeah. I guess so.
So you don't confuse the 5-year-old with the 14-year-old.
Yeah, so the little boy sees his sister in the other playground, and he's just like, Meg, don't listen to what they say, you're great and beautiful and whatever, you're amazing. Mm-hmm. And he says it for a little too long.
Yeah.
And if that happened in real life, that might be a little embarrassing, but it's adorable.
Yeah.
I don't think even middle schoolers would be like, okay, that's just cute.
I think they'd be like, oh, your brother loves you.
Oh, your brother's a sweetheart. He's saying nice things to you. I wish I had a brother who said that. Mm. Instead, everybody was like, your brother is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And he's an idiot, and you're an idiot.
Dude, they're like, I guess crazy runs in the family, huh? It culminates with her throwing a basketball in the face of the girl that is actively bullying her.
Yeah.
And she then gets in trouble.
Yeah.
And at no point does anyone care. Mm-hmm. She's like, so, she kind of told me I should kill myself. And the principal's like, well, that's no excuse.
Yeah.
Two wrongs don't make a right, kid.
Well, I get that she went to the principal's office because, she, assaulted a girl, a little bit in a funny way. But, I think it's self-defense. She could have easily explained, okay, she's actually been tormenting me, and she, implied I should kill myself.
Why don't you pull out the note and let him read it?
And then the principal will be like, you know what, I get it. This is the hardest day of your life, I'm sure, because your father went missing. I understand. You can just go home. We completely understand if you just want to be with your family. Instead, he's like, that's no your dad's probably dead. You should get over it by now. Your dad's dead. But aside from that, the little brother goes to the principal's office too. I don't know what the fuck he did. He honestly stood up for himself against teachers who were talking shit about him, which could get them suspended.
Here's the thing that I also that the movie does that I don't like.
Uh-huh.
It then takes every shitty characteristic of all the characters and blames it on the devil.
Yeah.
It's literally I love that. The devil made me do it.
Yeah.
We're literally in the theater and they're talking about how they what is it even called?
It's called the It.
No, but what the place they go to?
Oh, I have no idea. It's called Calderama.
Yeah, it's called the It, and at one point Adam is like, "Who are they? Who are they supposed to be fighting?" And our friend next to us is like, "Oh, they're fighting Satan."
Yeah, it's just Satan.
It's just Satan. It's just Satan. It explains that it one by one does it turn every person into just a dick.
Yeah, it's the root of all jealousy and evil. And I think they kill it at the end, which is interesting.
I think they turn it into light.
So is there no more evil?
I don't know.
Okay.
Holy fuck, is there no more evil? Was it that easy the whole time?
Yeah. So the other funniest scene in the movie for me is when they accidentally go to the evil planet and the 3 magic ladies are just like,
oh god,
we
love
can
that.
follow you here, and they're just like, can't we give them anything? How about gifts? And Oprah was just like, that's right, gifts. And
Minnie Collins is the only one to actually give them a gift.
Minnie Collins gives them a special eyeglass, and the other 2 just give them advice.
Yeah,
totaling in 1 gift and 2 pieces of not that great advice. One of the advice was stick together, and the other one was remember all the bad things about you.
Yeah, she's like, my gift to you is your faults, and so things I already have.
You don't have to be vague. You can just say, my gift to you are your faults. They are part of you, and they give you strength. Something like that. Nothing just like, I give to you the shitty parts about you.
Yeah.
All right, I've done my part.
We're in the theater making bits, and at one point we're just, my gift to you is your friendship. Okay, but how do we use that? And my gift to you is the power within yourself. Oh, come on, man. Just tell me you forgot a gift.
Just give me... just tell me you don't have gifts. It's fine.
And I brought you myrrh.
I got you some myrrh. Oh, good.
What
Myrrh.
is myrrh?
I don't know. I want to start giving myrrh for people on Christmas and
I
shit.
don't know what it is.
I got you some myrrh.
Hey,
Why?
I brought you myrrh. What the fuck is myrrh?
What do I do with it? Eat it or something?
I don't know.
I couldn't care less. Oh, man. I give you the advice. Stick together. You already told us that. Second, just give us a gun. It could really help.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're up against.
I give you armor. I give you shield. I give you a phone. Call your mom because she's probably worried about you. That was a funny bit. At one point when they're like, "Oh, we now know your dad's in the dark dimension. Okay, let's go home, regroup, and make a plan and go rescue him." And she's like, "No, we can't do this. We've come all this way already. We've come so far." And I'm like, "You just figured out how to teleport.
Yeah.
There's nothing stopping you
It's
now.
instantaneous.
Yeah.
We're about to go straight home. We can come straight
I'm
back.
pretty sure you've been gone like 2 hours.
Yeah.
There's no like."
And I guess she just really couldn't wait, and she teleports them all to the dark dimension.
Yeah.
Something that they can't do.
Yeah. So they get to the dark dimension, and they're like, "Oh, we can't teleport you guys out of here. We can barely teleport ourselves." They're like, "All right, later, losers." And they just kind of dip out, and that's it.
They are both completely why did it take them 4 years to come and help? Because he's been gone for a while.
Yeah, they were like, we treaded like a cry from the. We heard a cry call out into the universe, and we traced it back to its source, which was here. It took us 4 years to teleport.
Maybe they just had to wait for Charles Wallace to become an adult so he could, or not an adult, like conscious, because he was a baby before. But also, he was completely unhelpful in their adventure. Like, he didn't do a goddamn thing besides shit on her sister and then become evil.
Also,
And like, the noise hurts my ears. What a fucking asshole.
Also, I love how the dad discovers how to teleport by looking at him.
Yeah.
He's like, "Love is the frequency," and he's looking at Charles Wallace, and I'm like, "So do you just like not love your daughter?"
Do you not love your wife or your daughter?
Yeah, I was like, he's like, "My baby boy is here." That's the thing. That's the rule. He's like, "So if I love you hard enough, I can teleport." And then he's like, but I think it's chapter 4. You just can't teleport back.
Yeah.
But then when they're leaving, he's like, "Maybe if I try hard enough, I can teleport us." And then he can do it.
Yeah.
He's like, "What the fuck? Why did you just not do it?" Like,
so yeah, you can teleport in the dark dimension, even though they said they can't, because he did. Second, I don't know why he didn't leave. The exit to his chamber was on the other side of the hallway. It was on the pink side. Did he try the pink side?
I don't think he tried the pink side.
You could just walk through it. It's an open door, just like love.
I was thinking that.
Love
Love is an open door.
Love is an open door. Anyway, anything else? I think that was a good rant.
Yeah.
We got the main points. The ending was way too long for what it was because it was just everybody hugging.
The ending actively made me laugh.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. She teleports for the first time, but like properly.
Oh yeah, that's
so it
right.
shows what it's actually just like when you teleport, and she's just in like this fetal position,
Yeah.
like rolling around in a fucking Adobe Premiere graphic, and it's hilarious.
I really want that as like a screensaver or something. So like when my computer goes black, it's just her going like
Yeah.
whee! And like a bunch of ribbons and
And
shit.
it's playing like fucking pop song too. Oh my god, it's hilarious. I thought the credits were gonna roll, and I was so prepared for it, and I loved it. It was hilarious.
They also had really terrible music choices for this movie. Like when she starts figuring, she's in the white room and she starts figuring like out that they're invisible stairs. They play weird music.
Yeah.
Like at a bunch of times, I was just like, why are they playing a pop song right now? It's a bad time. Anyway, I think that's everything, right?
Probably.
Yeah. If there's
Also, Jason Bateman dies!
Jason Bateman does in fact die. In this movie, he's the lettuce person.
Yeah.
Goes to save the boy who fell off his back. Crash lands on the planet.
Just crash
High
lands into
speed.
a giant mouth.
Yep.
And that mouth was like,
My greens. Delicious greens.
chlorophyll.
I feel bad for Michael Pena. He was just a puppet.
Yeah,
And then
but
he just kind of like collapses. He's
I
like,
don't know. To me, I don't know. He is like the best part of the movie to me, though.
yeah, I like his mustache.
I do. He looks really good. I think he just comes in. He does. I think he's a really shining moment in the movie, though. Michael Pena, hats off to you, my friend.
Good job. You did fine. Did all right. Anyway, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. So, welcome back, people from who clicked the spoiler button. Now, as we promised, we're going to talk about the things we watched, starting with me and my journey through the Emoji Movie. Josh, you know why I watched the Emoji Movie?
Why?
2 reasons. One, we gave it worst picture of last year, and neither one of us saw it. I thought that was unfair. But first of all, yeah, that was right. Second, I had a suspicion that no one actually saw this movie and immediately shat on it just because it was called the Emoji Movie. And I think that there is this real thing that happens in every single like culture or generation where we shit on what makes our generation unique, whether it's music or movies or whatever. And we shit on what makes our generation unique because eventually, looking back, it's going to be ridiculous anyway. So we think it's easier just to shit on it now as opposed to enjoying what makes our culture unique and seeing it evolve and appreciating what happens. And I think even though emojis are like a really small part of that and like maybe even a ridiculous part of that, it's still something that's completely unique to our generation. And maybe we should embrace it as opposed to immediately shitting on it just because it gets a movie. So I just wanted to see, given the fact that this was a movie created by tons of animators and writers who have, I'm sure, done many movies and done this professionally, even though it was like a studio choice, they would have at least some idea to make something good out of this. Because, like, you know, why not? Even though you have to make something, doesn't mean it doesn't have to be good. So that was the suspicion. Yeah, the movie sucked ass. It was very bad. It was really bad. There was a lot of poop jokes, and it was not good. Like, somebody told me that, like, the message at the end was flipped on its head, where, like, in the beginning he's like, you shouldn't be yourself, or, like, you should just be yourself, but in the end he just becomes a meth face.
Yeah.
And, like, that was, like, the big thing, that, like, he can finally do it, he's the meth face, and that's it. That's not what happens. He's himself. And he's like the best emoji. He just becomes the best emoji.
Yeah, doesn't he become like a super emoji that can turn into all
emojis? He can do the face of every emoji, but like his thing at the end is when the boy wants to text an emoji to his lady friend.
Yeah.
He becomes an emoji that switches between a few different feelings. Yeah. So like it's like love, but it's also blushing, but it's also kissy face, but it's also like, happy.
Oh, that's really cool. Where'd you get that emoji?
And she's just like, wow, I love guys who can express themselves using different complex emotions.
Yep.
Including emojis that change faces. And he decides not to delete his phone. That's the end of the movie.
My thing with the movie that I don't like is it's just Wreck-It Ralph with emojis.
Yes, and it's not very inspired at all.
It's not in the slightest. Also, I'm still very upset that this is the movie they decided to cancel Sly Cooper for.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also, I think they also were going to do... Here's the thing. I think originally they were going to do a Popeye movie.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you can find the footage for that also online. The Popeye movie looked fun. Mm-hmm. Then they were going to do a Popeye movie. Then they were going to do Sly Cooper. Sly Cooper still looked fun. And so even when you say about embracing things that make our generation, I think things like those old video games and those cartoons, even though Popeye not as much as Popeye is more older, fleshier cartoons. But at the very least, I feel like I know a lot of people who played Sly Cooper growing up. That's like classic PlayStation 1, you know?
Yeah.
And so then... Now you're done with like that, and now you're just emojis. And here's the thing: I feel like emojis are less of like. I think emojis are more the generation below us than they are us.
I think they're us too.
I think they're us too, but yeah, we use emojis. But I feel like if you really want to take like emojis are more like from the back end. Emojis we just barely got to as we were coming out of high school, where emojis started being a thing. I think. A few years, if like we had already been in college and emojis came out, we wouldn't use emojis.
Yeah, I think
as millennials. I think so. I think at a certain point, do things happen and like there's this new thing, like there's this new like 11:11 thing that people are doing where they just post pictures at 11:11, and I think they do it for a reason.
And for the life of me, I don't know.
For the life of me, I have no idea. And literally everyone who I've shown, and we're all between the ages of 19 and 21, has no idea what the fuck is going on. It's just things all these high school students are doing. Everyone between the ages of 14 and 18 are like, oh, 11:11, 19 and up, no one knows what the fuck is going on.
That's great.
And that's what I'm talking about. But I think, like, if they'd actually made a Sly Cooper movie, would everyone at least would most people in some respect at least know, oh, Sly Cooper, that was that one video game, yeah. Because I didn't even play Sly Cooper, but when I saw the Sly Cooper movies happening, I was like, holy shit, that sounds fucking dope.
For sure. I don't disagree. I just assumed that people immediately didn't like this movie because, I don't know, it's just the culture and even younger culture, but it wasn't good anyway. Also, the Hand, who is the funny character, I guess, like the funny buddy, he eats a lot, like that's his thing. Like he loves sweets and he won't stop eating sweets. I don't know why they did that.
I don't get how that's a joke.
It's not. He just goes to Candy Crush and he starts eating a lot of things, and I don't get it. It's not a reference. It's not like Hands eating things. It's classic Hands. I don't know why they chose to make him a hand either, because that's a really annoying thing to look at. Like, because he has just his fingers on the top of his head.
Oh, ew.
He also just like isn't nice, and like he always messes shit up. So I don't know why they like him, because he's just annoying. I don't know. T.J. Miller was in it, and I don't know who the girl Emoji was, but it makes me sad when I think about it. It's just such a downer, man.
The Emoji movie. Most movie made me want to cry.
Yeah, you know that's the Emoji movie is the reason Jordan Peele stopped acting, right?
What?
Oh, that's a real story. He talked about it. His agent said like he might be able to get the role of being the poop emoji. Mm-hmm. And immediately Jordan Peele was just like, no, that's fucking stupid. I don't want to do that. That sounds like shit. And after thinking it over, he was like, just out of curiosity, how much are they offering for the role? And his agent's like, oh no, they already gave it to Sir Patrick Stewart. And Jordan Peele's just like, fuck this, are you kidding me? And then he just stopped acting. Now he just wants to be a director.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He just doesn't act?
Yeah, he doesn't want to act anymore. He just wants to direct movies.
What about Key and Peele?
What do you mean?
Is that show done?
That show's been done for a while, dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
How do you think? That show's been done for like a few years.
I never actually watched Key and Peele. I've only actually seen the bits online.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that the show was over.
Yeah, show's over.
But holy crap, that's so...
Yeah, I mean, Key's doing pretty good, I think. Yeah. He was in The Star.
Yeah.
And apparently that song that he improvised in The Star was improvised. I mean, it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Other than that, or do you want to talk about something you watched? I have a few more things.
No, keep going.
Okay. Jessica Jones came out on Netflix. I didn't watch it because something else came out on Netflix. And it's the final season, the third season of the show Love, starring Gillian...
Ooh.
Oh, I always forget her last name. It's not Gillian Jones, is it?
Jacobs.
Gillian Jacobs, thank you. Yeah, Gillian Jacobs and Paul Rudd. The final season, man. That is one of my favorite shows on Netflix probably. It was sad to see it end. That show is sometimes slice of life and just kind of like lighthearted love, and it's really nice to see. Other times it's brutally awkward. It is some of the hardest shit to watch because of how like fucked up these people are. Like the first two seasons I watched, the beginning I'm like, oh, this is really sweet and really nice, and it's just a really genuine story about love. And then towards the end I'm just like, these people's lives are horrible and they should die. It is a roller coaster, dude. And now it's over. And do I like the ending? Not really. It does actually feel like the show is canceled and they just had to wrap it up the best way they could. There's a few plot elements that were just kind of dropped, and that's kind of shitty. But like overall, man, it's a really great show. You should definitely watch it. Right. I'm not sure if you're into that kind of like lovey stuff, but
yeah, I'm down.
It's got like good jokes and it's kind of messy, but it's really genuine and it's really realistic, and I really like it.
Yeah, it's cool. I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's all about dating in Los Angeles.
Give it a gander.
Yeah, Gillian Jacobs is great in it. Paul Rudd is a weird choice, but I guess he also helped make the show, so I guess that's why he's the lead. Plus, I relate to him because he's a tall dude with a big nose. So I'm like, yeah, I could be him. I really do relate to him in that sense.
Yeah. So you guys can't see us, but Adam looks exactly like Paul Rudd.
I look identical.
Detail.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think he's his son.
Yeah, probably his son.
Yeah.
That 30-year-old man. Anyway. Other than that, I finished Woody Woodpecker. I think I finished it last week. I just didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
Did I talk about it?
Yeah, I don't have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't listen to our podcast.
That movie is grade A garbage. It's the exact kind of garbage I love. That, like, I can't believe this fucking exists because of how trash it is. The one thing that's actually good about it is that the CG on Woody Woodpecker is actually really good.
Really?
Like, he's really well done.
Like, better than Wrinkle in Time?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
You mean like...
I'm just saying...
You
like,
mean better than Civil War, Captain America?
I'm just saying that they had to make...
You mean better than Cars 3?
I am saying better than Cars 3.
You mean better than The Dark Knight? Holy crap.
Stop naming things. Anyway, it's like they did a good job making him look like the cartoon character, but also making him look realistic. Everything else is just the worst shit. It is... Oh man, Woody Woodpecker murders a person. He's like God apparently, and
He was a vengeful god.
he becomes a family pet at the end, even though there is no family because the kid has to go back with his mom, and the dad, who's the main character, lives alone. So
What?
I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Oh, fuck.
Because at the end it was like, looks like we're one big happy family, but the kid doesn't live with him. He's just on vacation, and like the main guy isn't married, so he lives alone.
That's
So he's just gonna live alone in the woods with Woody Woodpecker.
Yay.
Yeah. Anyway. Other than that, I keep forgetting to talk about the Joel McHale show that's on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
It's The Soup.
Joe McHale show starring Joe McHale.
Yeah, starring Joel McHale. No, yeah, that's the full time.
That's the full time.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's The Soup. They just brought The Soup back, and now it's on Netflix.
Okay.
It's weird because like I like watching it because it's fun to have something in the background and I don't have to pay like full attention to it. It's barely funny enough to keep my attention because the first 2 times that I watched it, or first 3 times that I saw the first 3 episodes, I was just like, this might not be for me. But then eventually I was just like, this is fine, I guess. The writing is barely good enough, you know. It's fine. I don't know. It's good. It's just right there. It's right in the middle. Yeah, they can't see you do that. Other than that, the last thing was Avengers No Surrender, and I'm just still reading it, and it's still good.
Ooh.
And a lot of good players in that game.
Cool.
I don't know where it's gonna go. I hope everyone dies
Eh.
at the same time. Just an explosion of blood. Anyway, yeah, that's it. You want to talk about something?
Cool. Oh, I saw the new episode of the 2 new episodes of Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time is back off hiatus.
Cool.
Yeah. Still getting canceled. So I don't know where the story is going because they just killed off a major character and they just added like a new. I think they're adding new villains now.
Sure.
They're adding new players, and I'm like, this is your last season. Also, this is the back end of your last season. Should you really be adding new players to this?
Yes.
You still have to wrap up a whole thing about how there are alternate dimensions. Here's the thing I realized. So this new season is playing with the idea that I think I've explained already, that there are different versions of the stories. You have, like, say, the Italian version of Snow White versus the French version of Snow White. And they're treating those as if they're actually, like, separate, like, universes. Like, they're actually 2 different Snow Whites. So, they did the story of Cinderella in Once Upon a Time, and they have one of the new main characters is a new version of Cinderella. Completely new actress, and she's new Cinderella. And that actually is the whole dynamic. They play with the same whole, there's a small child, and the main character is their parent. And so Henry, who was the kid from the first 6 seasons, is now grown up, and he has a daughter named Lucy, who he doesn't know or believe is his daughter. And Lucy's mom is Cinderella, and Henry and Cinderella are the main love interests.
Right.
Here's the thing. It's so convoluted that I can't get how they don't... It's like, it's implied in the past 6 seasons that the idea of there being an alternate universe is completely new. It's a new thing that, like, no one knows about. But they've been playing with this whole, like, so far that, like, all the characters know each other. And it's like, how do you know each other if you're from separate universes? So one of the big baddies of this new season is Mother Gothel. Mother Gothel meets up with an alternate version of Captain Hook from a universe that was created by Genie's wish. they have a daughter.
What?
It's a thing.
Uh-huh.
That daughter ends up being the new version of Alice in Wonderland, not to be confused with the version of Alice in Wonderland from the Once Upon a Time spin-off called Once Upon a Time in Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
And that Alice in Wonderland is like, and so like first of all, Mother Gothel had Rapunzel was a thing. Rapunzel is actually Cinderella's evil stepmom. It's everything, and I tried to think about it, and it broke my brain because I don't know how they have all this stuff intact. And I think this is part of the reason why I stopped watching Once Upon a Time in the first place, is because they also do this thing that I realized where characters will just get dropped.
Sure.
They have so many characters, and there are so many actors, and eventually you realize whatever happened to that one character, and then you have to search the fucking Wikipedia to be like, oh, I guess they're in Oz now. It's not a joke.
Jesus
I'm pretty
Christ.
sure Mulan and Red Riding Hood are off in Oz having adventures.
Wonder why.
Not a joke.
Oh man.
That being said, I love the show.
Mm-hmm. Great.
It's the exact type of hot garbage that I'm in love with.
It's really good garbage. I'm
It
glad
is.
it's still on. Well, I'm also glad it's getting canceled.
Yeah.
I love that garbage.
I'm actually sad it's getting canceled.
Really?
Yeah, soft reboots are completely new stories.
Dude,
and
there's tons of garbage you
Minute
can
Man.
watch. Watch The Magicians now on ABC.
Oh, what? The Magicians are on ABC now?
I don't know what channel they're on.
They're on Sci-Fi.
That's what I meant then.
Fun fact, I watched like the first season, or at least the first, I don't think I finished it, but I watched the first season of The Magicians as it was coming on, as it was actually like being aired, and then it just got lost to me. But now it's all on Netflix, so I keep meaning to catch up, and I keep not catching up. But I'm also watching the second season of Shannara Chronicles, and that's also hot garbage. That's just MTV garbage.
Did you watch Riverdale yet?
No.
No.
But you know what I did start reading?
What was that?
The new Archie comics.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. How many people do that to me?
No. I showed them to one of our friends though, and she likes the covers.
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes the artwork. The new artwork is really good.
Yeah, it's great art style. Yeah.
You should start reading Afterlife with Archie.
Nah, maybe. There's a lot of things I should read. Oh, that's another thing I started reading. It's the U.S. Avengers. It's like the Avengers, but specifically for America. It's like the Justice League of America, but like with the Avengers.
Are the Avengers not already based in America?
I mean, they're world Avengers. They're Earth's mightiest heroes.
But they're based in America.
Yeah, but they're based in America, but they solve crimes all across the world.
But they all live in New York City.
Well, I mean, one is Hercules, I guess, but the new Avengers, Black Panther is one of them, and he's definitely not from America.
I mean, one of them.
And Thor is not from America.
What do you mean?
Thor's not from America.
Yeah, but David Blake is.
They're Earth defenders. It doesn't matter where the crime happens. They have to go everywhere.
So you're telling me that they have Avengers, that all the Avengers are based in America.
Not all of them.
But do they have a separate special set of Avengers that just stay in America?
Yes.
So when something happens off of U.S. soil, do those Avengers have to then call that in? And just be like, well, wish I could help, but I gotta stay here in case there's a fire on 32nd Street.
That's what the real Avengers are for.
So they're the reserves.
Yeah,
They're
basically.
the Army Reserves.
They're very much C and D list superheroes.
What are they?
One is Squirrel Girl. I think she is the most famous. No, that's not true. One's Squirrel Girl. One is the new Red Hulk, who's basically just like the old Red Hulk, but he can only be the Hulk for an hour a day.
All Might.
Yeah. And one is the new Iron Patriot, who is a lady who rebuilt her own version of the Iron Patriot suit, but it's all non-lethal, so it's all just like force fields. And
I thought you'd be like, but she didn't have like the right funding, so it's got malfunctions
So
and
it's
switches
really
and stuff. I would actually love that. I would watch that. It's like the phaser beams don't work when they should.
Yeah, one is Cannonball. I don't know what he does. One is Citizen V. I also don't know what he does, but he's the leader. He's really cool. He's like a billionaire who just runs it. In the first two comics, they had a version of Captain America from a different world. And she's literally my favorite version of Captain America. She is the daughter of Luke Cage and Jessica Jones.
Oh, shit.
So she has a bulletproof shield. She is also bulletproof. And she is super strong. And her shield has like magnets
So if she throws it, it'll come back to her no matter where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Also, she can just kind of stand on it and fly. She can just like, all right, bye, and then she leaves. It is the coolest shit. I want to be her. And yeah, that's it. Anything else? We could definitely wrap it up at this point. Oh my god, we've been going for a long time.
How time is it?
It's like 1:27.
Holy crap!
Yeah. Let's just wrap it up.
Yeah, is anyone still here?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
I doubt it. Yeah.
Let us know if you made it to this part in the podcast by commenting Adam eats ass.
Aw, that's mean. That's hurtful. Don't do that. Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll probably pick up more when we actually get on iTunes.
Yeah.
Which we will get on iTunes eventually. It'll probably be pretty soon, too.
Eventually.
Yeah, we just have to figure that out.
Alright.
All right.
Anyways.
Next week, we're taking a week off.
Yeah,
aren't we?
we're off next week, guys.
We're all just too busy next week.
Yeah, I just need some space. I'm not. I just need to rethink our relationship. It's not you. It's me, and it's. I don't like you anymore.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah.
So next week we're gonna review Tomb Raider, but we either might not review it or save it for the week after, and we just do double review.
Yeah, we might do double review
because it would be. So I guess in 2 weeks it would be Tomb Raider and Pacific Rim probably.
Okay.
Or just one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will see you in 2 weeks. That video that we said was going to come out 2 weeks ago has not come out yet.
Nope.
I don't know what the deal is. What's the deal, right? I'm kidding. It's fine. I don't know. I'm doing that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know, right? At this point, you guys just like unsubscribe. Like honestly, it's just.
Yeah. I'm probably going to finish a video sooner than the other video comes out.
Are you really?
Yeah. My deadline is this weekend.
Oh, for the animation? Or
yeah, for the animation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I
Okay.
set personal deadlines or else it'll never happen.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so hopefully I'll finish that in time. If not, it should be done by the time the next podcast comes out.
Yeah.
Because that's like 2 weeks from now.
Hopefully they should both be done by the time the next podcast comes out.
Cool. Well, don't forget to... Do you have like a Twitter or something someone can follow?
Oh, yeah, I was thinking we should start linking our social media.
Yeah, I mean, I don't post on Twitter, but... You
guys can follow me on Instagram at JossTheSquash96. Follow me on Twitter at JossTheSquash.
Yeah, sure. I'll plug myself too.
Yeah.
I mostly post on Instagram. I just do character designs and art and stuff. So it's at Adam __. The first underscore being the word underscore, and then the second underscore being the actual symbol underscore.
Yeah.
So it's Adam _ with an underscore after that.
There'll be links in the description. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Snapchat. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on the street.
Do it. Dare you.
I dare you. Follow us at Black SUVs.
Yeah.
One for the tally.
Yeah, another one for the tally.
And just follow us just as disciples.
Yeah. Just be our apprentices.
Just be our apprentices. If you wanna be master podcasters, we have an internship.
And always remember, I'll leave you with this final thought. Wrinkle in Time is the second worst movie to come out this year. The first one? Den of Thieves!
Den of Thieves!